Oh, Gotham, you chose the wrong weekend to have your series finale. Holy crap, do we have a lot to talk about, but holy crap, there's a lot I can't even say. So I'm gonna say what I can in a very non-spoiler way because holy crap. First, I want to talk about our big Avengers giveaway that we announced yesterday. If you haven't seen it yet, you could check that out right here. In short, we're giving away an original Avengers issue 1 from 1963. Yes, you heard that correctly. And that's not all. We're also giving away an Iron Man 1 and a Captain America 100, both from 1968. These are massively iconic pieces of comic book history, and 3 of you lovely people are gonna win one. It's easily the biggest giveaway we've ever done, and we are insanely excited to bring it to you guys. But we're only able to do so because of the genius that is Comic Tom. His knowledge and ability to acquire amazing comics is next level, and he's the one who actually found these books for our giveaway. I know he's also doing some really fun stuff with his mystery mail call subscription box around the Avengers between now and May 15th. So make sure to go subscribe to his channel, Comic Tom 101, and check out what he's got going on over there. We'll put the links for all of that in the description below, along with the giveaway video. Now, with that said, Avengers Endgame. This freaking movie is everything. I loved it so much that I can't even find the words to accurately express how much I loved and enjoyed this comic book masterpiece of a movie. That's right, I said masterpiece. Now before I get into it, 2 things. 1, this is a spoiler-free review. 2, there's some serious fanboying incoming. But I don't even care because nerding out is what these movies are all about. Let me say right up front, I have no idea how the Russo brothers do what they do. The first movie they directed in the MCU was Winter Soldier, which was amazing. Next, they brought us Civil War, which I thought was even better. But then that led to Infinity War last year, which was so good we weren't sure how they would possibly top it. Then Endgame happened, and my mind was freaking blown. They managed to bring everything to a conclusion that gives us everything I wanted, and even a few things I didn't know I wanted. The Russos' run at Marvel Studios has been nothing less than incredible, and if Avengers Endgame is the last movie they direct for Marvel Studios, good on them, because I don't see them going out on a higher note than Endgame. It just fulfills nearly everything Marvel fans have ever wanted. Yes, I realize that's a strong statement, but I really feel like that's going to prove to be a safe bet for the vast majority of us. I honestly think you're going to be hard-pressed to find people who don't like this movie. It is that good. Obviously, there's going to be a few people out there, but that's the case with anything, no matter what you're talking about. But for all of us here at Variant, sweet baby Jesus in a manger, we just saw comic book movie gold. I honestly don't remember the last time I was cheering in a movie theater like that. It was like I was at a sports event rooting for my favorite team. There were several times where I was like, okay, maybe I should rope it back a bit. That was a bit much. But there's just so much fan service and so many geeky moments that we've only hoped to see over the past 10 years, that we finally got to see, and the 12-year-old in me was just so happy to actually get those moments and payoffs. Standing here talking about it honestly makes me wish I was watching the movie again like right now. That is absolutely nothing against all of you guys. I just want to watch this movie 14,605 more times. One of the main reasons why this movie is so good, besides the awesome storytelling, the amazing action, and the hilarious comedic moments, is the fact that it's a love letter to the past 10 years of the MCU. It's hard to say how without giving spoilers, but for everyone who has seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Another fantabulous thing about this film is how it shows our heroes dealing with their loss and how they're trying to work through that. It gives an awesome human side to the world's mightiest heroes, which we really haven't seen before, at least not on this scale. Which is the perfect tone coming off Infinity War, where the heroes lost, and because of that, half the universe was erased. So all the little beats like Captain America and Iron Man coming face to face for the first time since Civil War, it was just so good. As for the fight scenes, guys, oh man, the freaking fight scenes. And obviously there's a big boss battle at the end, and it is hands down the craziest, most triumphant, badass superhero battle we have ever seen live action. No contest. And again, no spoilers, but there's stuff that happens in that fight that are things we've only ever seen in the comic books, but we actually get to see in this movie. And they made me cheer and also brought a tear to my freaking face. But at this point, I honestly don't even know what else to say without spoiling things. Because everything that happens in this movie is pretty much a big moment and something that is a spoiler in some way or another. So I think I'm just gonna wrap this up for now. But worry not, my friends, because I'm gonna have my spoiler review on Monday's Variant Live, which is just gonna be me spoiling the crap out of this movie. Because there's a lot, and I mean a lot, to talk about. But in summary, if you haven't caught on by now, This is easily one of the best superhero movies I've ever seen. It was just a fantastic movie on its own, but also the culmination of 10 years of the MCU, as it tied into pretty much every single other Marvel Studios movie and did so very well. This could quite possibly be my favorite superhero movie of all time. This and Infinity War, as they're pretty much just one long movie, Endgame being part 2 of Infinity War. So whether you're a Marvel fan, just a fan of the MCU movies, or a comic book fan in any way, you have to see this movie. And then come right back here on Monday, because we're going to be talking freely about all the glorious spoilers that happened in this movie. Because God, we have a lot to talk about, gang. But with all that said, remember to check out details on our Avengers Issue 1 giveaway. Link for that is in the description below. Also, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links for that is also in the description. But I'll see you guys next time when I talk about all things comics.